Hello, I'm the Cognitive Gamer, and this is another Hearthstone deck. This time, the Grand Tournament is out, and that means a brand new deck with a brand new theme, and this one is called Come At Me Bro. Why? Because of this card, Bolster. Give your Taunt minions +2/+2. That's right, anything with Taunt gets +2/+2. Now, that means Sludge Belcher becomes a 5/7, that means Sparring Partner becomes a 5/4, Annoyatron becomes a 3/4, and that's, very early on in the game that this can even happen. It's really awesome. So, what I've been doing is playing around with some of these cards. I haven't found the perfect balance yet, but I'm going to try something kind of like this. So Come At Me Bro is a Taunt Dragon deck. That means we're going to try to utilize Bolster as well as Taunt minions, and that works really well with the brand new dragons that came out with this new set, Twilight Guardian. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and a taunt, and then also the new legendary Chillmaw, which is Taunt, Death Rattle. If you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all minions. Yeah, that's pretty good. So essentially what I've done here is kind of combine the two themes to try to create this tempo deck where you just try to grind out your opponent. It's kind of control-y, but really you're just kind of holding out until you can drop a Varen Wurn, I don't know how to say his name, and then drop a bunch of big stuff. Essentially you're trying to get into late game where you can drop Justicar, Trueheart, Master Jouster, Chillmaw, Dr. Boom, Grommash Hellscream. This is not a traditional warrior deck that has Patron in it. This isn't a control. It feels a little control-y, but really it's just tempo and then trying to delay the game until you get to the big stuff. So a little bit control-y, but you're doing it with minions instead of spells. So I'm going to go through the list really fast. So we have 1 Execute, 1 Shield Slam, 1 Bolster, 2 Alexstrasza's Champion, 2 Annoyatron. Oh, and Alexstrasza's Champion, an amazing card. If you can get this turn 2 to activate, that's a 3/3 on turn 2 with charge. That pretty much trades for anything already on the board if you're going second. And also, it's usually a 2-for-1. If not, it puts that early pressure on. And you can drop this into a Sparring Partner, into a Bolster, and, you just win the game. So Alexstrasza's Champion, amazing. 1 Annoyatron, 2 Armorsmith, 1 Cruel Taskmaster, 1 Sparring Partner, 1 King's Defender, 2 Bash. This card is completely underrated. It's amazing. 1 Alkali Pain, 1 Big Game Hunter, 1 Twilight Drake. Now this spot right here, I've been kind of playing with. It's either a Twilight Drake. I was thinking maybe putting in the 5-drop Azure Drake instead to get that card draw. Something else I've been playing with is Hungry Dragon. I really haven't decided what goes in this slot right here. Same with, do you need 2 bashes? Do you only need 1 bash and 2 bolsters? Bolster's pretty good early game, but it gets worse late game because you're pretty much just dropping 1 thing a turn. And the extra 2/2 doesn't really matter as much. Anyway, next we have 2 Twilight Guardians, 1 Lothab, 2 Sludge Belchers, 1 Emperor Thyrocene, 1 Justicar Trueheart, 1 Master Jouster, 1 Chillmaw, 1 Dr. Boom, 1 Grommash Hellscream, 1 Alexstrasza, 1 Ysera, and 1 Varen, which is essentially the game ender. You put this out, you get, Ysera, Alexstrasza, and Hellscream all in 1 slot. Or more realistically, you get an Annoyatron, an Alexstrasza's Champion, and you draw a Bolster. That definitely can happen, but 3 cards for 10 with a 7/7 body, pretty good. I like it a lot. It ends games most of the time, especially with this deck. So it's all about controlling that early game and trying to create that advantage. This deck does really good against aggro decks, as you can imagine, especially Hunter, as they're kind of trying to slam in minions early on. There's a little less against the Warlocks, but pretty fun. I think its weakest matchup, unfortunately, is Mage, and that is a big deal because Mage is really good. And also the deck kind of to beat. So because of that fact, I wouldn't call this a tier 1 deck, but I think maybe with some alterations and some fine-tuning, it definitely can be a contender. So we'll just play ranked here, because I don't really care. And we're going to see what we can do. So like I said, Come At Me Bro, it is a Taunt Dragon deck, and I'm hoping that, please, if you have any comments, any ways I can improve this deck, please let me know below in the comments. Please let me know how I'm doing. If you don't like the deck, or, how to make alterations to the deck, also let me know, because, improvements are always appreciated.